Spaceballs! Oh shit, there goes the planet! Yeah, I made that reference again. So what? Look at who we're fighting! But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, here's my persona to go into, and also the team I'm going to be going into. I know, I should go in with Haru, but look at her level. I can't do that. You need at least level 45, if not 46. And Morgana sucks. So, the team I'm going in with is An, Yusuke, and Makoto. So, with that said, I have that persona to back them up, right? Although in my defense, I didn't think to use an ice persona because I went and made some ice items. I'm going to put Beelzebub there for a reason. And the reason being he's there. Oh, and you happen to see that other Mickey that I happen to put into the deck of persona that I have. Well, the reason why I put him in there is for one simple reason only. There is a move that Okumura does in this battle, which can be avoided if you manage to kill off whichever robot he actually did that to. I'll explain later once we get into the battle, but right now, we're going to have to go straight up to the treasure, since the treasure has appeared. And yes, everything we've seen for the last couple of parts, we see a freaking UFO, which is what he's using to get away so that he can reach the upper echelons in the political world by stepping on his employees and even his own daughter. Yeah, Okumura's an asshole. Oh, by the way, I'm just now coming off of a sinus infection. Sorry about that, folks. But all we need to do is just approach the treasure, and we can continue on with the cutscene.
Look, that's it. That's the treasure. What?
Emergency launch sequence will soon be activated. Certain areas may be shut off or destroyed. I repeat, emergency launch sequence will soon be activated. All personnel is advised to evacuate immediately to a safe area of the facility.
What in the world?
There is no time to deal with this. I must be making my plans. You can all stand and watch in despair as you go down into space. Your destruction is imminent.
There's no time. We need to hurry. Over here.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is different from any other palace. You have 10 minutes to get to the actual treasure room. Otherwise, this base will self-destruct and you will die. And this is all the more reason why I'm glad I'm at level 49. Because guess what? These robots here will slow you down. And if you aren't at a level to actually, take them down easily with insta-kill, yeah, this will make things a hell of a lot harder. Oh, and by the way, new for Persona 5 Royal, because you had no choice but to go through that hallway in Persona 5 Vanilla. And insta-kill didn't work as well as it did in this game. You could go after them via insta-kill, or you could just go back and instead actually use the zip line. I mean, they really didn't have to make it too hard, because you still would have actually gotten to the last area of the ship before the clock hit 10 minutes. So with that said, this easily mitigated the time by at least 2.5 minutes tops. That's if you haven't grind. That's the only reason why people mainly lose.
Hey, wait up!
There!
Well, looks like we caught up to you, Mr. CEO.
I
I'm sorry. I've had a change of heart. I'll prove it.
Father.
Haru, you were always so agreeable. Whether it was in school or after, you only ever did as I said. You've become so admirable.
What's gotten into him?
Ah, yes. Do you remember, Haru? You cried your eyes out when my work kept me from attending your first sports day. It was then that you stopped talking back to me. Honestly, you had me worried. Still, you stood up against me and became an independent young woman. Nothing could make a father happier than seeing that.
You still remember something that happened so long ago? Back then, you poured your heart into making delicious food. You wanted to bring joy to others. Why did you change?
Forgive me, Haru, but I would never last if my treasure was stolen. Please, don't do it. I'm begging you.
Father, let's end it here.
Ah, Haru. You foolish girl.
What?
Overcome failure at any cost, even if it means betraying others. That is our family motto. The cold reality of kicking people down is part of business. Virtues and sentiments are for losers. What happiness can be found in acting with justice but losing the battle?
What happiness can be found through profit, gained by crushing the hearts of others?
Better that than fail. I'd much rather destroy others than wallow in the misery of debt. Regardless, I shall soon set sail into the political realm. To the upper echelons of the world. To Utopia. My name shall be etched in the annals of history. Make your decision, Haru. If you cast them away, I'll let you join me on this ship. Stay and you will be incinerated along with this entire base. Now then, what is your choice? You fool.
Noir!
What about you there? Don't you want to get out of here alive? Want to board my ship? You're fighting against the others, are you not?
So you were spying on us.
You'll gain nothing by staying with them. That's what you believe, isn't it? You are absolutely right. Sell them out. Cut them off for your own personal gain. I'll even give you the switch once we take off. So, do we have a deal? I'll give you 10 seconds. Time is money, after all.
Don't take me for such a fool. Everything's gains and losses for you, isn't it? I pity you, Mr. CEO. You lived with Haru for 17 years and you still haven't realized? In this world, there are tons of things that money and fame can't buy. What point would there be in only saving myself? Nobody could replace these guys, period. You know what that means? Your offer was a no-go from the start!
What?
Whoa, it hit! Way to go, me! Wowza! You're so cool, Mona!
You stole the show, man!
Father.
So much for the negotiation. You rebels. There is time before launch. I will crush you all!
Very well, then.
Bring it!
You little! You won't get out alive! Witness the power of Okumura Foods!
You're trapped. Give it up.
Give up? Try saying that after you've taken down my company's elite soldiers. Go, my employees. Be the foundation upon which my victory is built. Now, my devoted workers, targeting them at random won't do the trick. You have to take each one out individually. Here, target that one first. The slutty-looking woman in red.
And now for the boss fight everybody hates. Two things. One, you can't use all-out attacks because Okumura is always protected by his corporal robos. And two, you're under a 30-minute time limit. Good grief.
Seriously, how useless can you all be? Whatever's become of company loyalty? Very well then, Haru! Teach our employees how to demonstrate their loyalty properly.
Yes, Father. Huh? Me?
My Haru faithfully obeys my orders. After all, she's nothing like your charlatan.
Basically, that's my father's cognitive version of me.
Hey guys, don't let this get to you. Just remember, once we take Okumura down, it'll all be over. Let's wrap this up quick.
Not happening. You shouldn't have underestimated the strength of my company. Employees, fall in line. Time to work.
They got more?
Every problem can be solved with more manpower. That is the strength of my company.
That's not something to be proud of.
By the way, when it comes down to these corporal robos, the main thing you need to do is either A, take them down with one shot, like I did earlier with the workers, or B, weaken them so you could use Baton Pass, so that the others could actually do whatever they need to do against them. Needless to say,
Knocked them right off their feet.
when I do Baton Passes, that would make my allies a lot stronger. In the case of Yusuke, he has a move that will benefit from Baton Pass. And if he's like the last one that is given the Baton Pass, and he can use that against opponents that have no weaknesses or weak to physicals, he can be a devastating force. And I've already said that when he first appeared. I only Baton Pass Yusuke so that he can make this battle go a lot faster. And by the way, if you don't destroy all the robos, they'll come back with more.
Damn these thieves. Chief Clerk, get in here and take care of this. Employees, to me. Accept defeat.
Huh?
Alright, I forgot to mention the new thing they added to this battle. Robo Haru, who can not only add extra attacks for Okumura, but also Okumura will randomly target anyone in your party, including Joker. And the Corporal Robos will go after Joker, or Okumura will either target everyone with a bad stat debuff, or target the person he targeted earlier with a bad stat debuff. Either way, just kill off all the Robos to keep going.
Damn it. Hey, Section Chief, get these loudmouth brats out of my sight. Employees, to me. I won't let some petty thieves stand in the company's... No, in my way.
There are no flaws in my father's logic.
That's right, Paul. One must strike the enemy while the iron is hot. Accept it.
And like I said, the bad stats are happening. He's already put one of the bad stats on my party earlier. And now he's added other stats to his party. So with that said, he will do that to every single one of his corpos. But eventually, he will give them all what is known as an executive order. And for those who don't know what that is, it's the infamous order where he will have it to where one of his corporal robos will end up kicking the bucket, i.e. committing suicide, and they will do a lot of almighty damage to the characters that happen to be in your party. So on that note, it would be in your best interest to try to eliminate as many of them as you possibly can, because once these guys get that executive order, especially if they're at 1/4 health, or if they're not at, or if they're at full health, because Okumura will give them an executive order at full health. Once he does that, yeah, you only have a limited amount of time before you have no choice but to defend, and then that robot will self-destruct.
Your time has arrived, Chief Director. Go forth and show them the weight of the corporate elite. Time to work.
Executive order? I meant sacrifice order. That's what I meant to say. And he's already put one on his godforsaken robot. Ah, god damn it. Oh, yeah, and by the way, don't think insta-kill will actually work on these guys. It won't. Well, I'm not even going to attempt demonic decree. We're going to try to finish this off right here, right now. Because here's the thing. All of his robots actually are susceptible to Almighty. So if you happen to have an persona with Almighty in your party, by all means, use it. It may take up a lot of SP, but by all means, use the Almighty attacks, because if these Okumura robots either A, don't get beaten in time because new ones will come in their place, one of them that will have a sacrifice order, and that sacrifice order will most likely screw you over. So we're just going to drop a side wheel so that we can baton pass. Oh wait, we didn't need to baton pass. Oh well, let's just end this now before they blow themselves up. Because we only got 2 more turns before they die. Oh, actually 1 more turn before that one with the sacrifice order dies. Oh, and never mind, the corporal robos also heal themselves too, so bear that in mind as well.
It seems ordinary workers are not fit for the job. Executive Director, come to me. Time to work. Now then, fulfill your duty as my right-hand man. For the eternal prosperity of Okumura Foods.
And then there is the Executive Director. Here's what you gotta do. Put a bad stat on him, preferably forget, and if you manage to get that bad stat on him, you will, and by the way, this is all the forget vials I got from Mementos. See, they came in handy. And if you manage to get a bad stat on him, just simply hit him with a side wheel, which I've also made off screen as well. And you can baton pass to Joker and have him to hit him with an Almighty, because here's the thing. Big Bang Order will either A, kill you or inflict hunger, and I don't want to deal with that.
Someone! Is there anyone here? Why isn't anyone coming?
Is that the last of the minions? Let's finish him, Joker.
Damn it! If that's how it is, Haru, I command you to go forth. Show them the might of our company.
Yes, Father.
Okumura Foods will be gutted if I fall. Do you grasp the situation here, Haru?
Of course, Father.
Well, then protect me, even if it costs you your life.
As you wish, Father. This is how my father sees me. Nothing more than a puppet that dances when ordered. This is for my father's sake.
And if you don't have Almighty, hit him as hard as you can. But in Haru's case, you want to try to drop her down to 1/4 of her HP and then defend yourself. Because see, here's the thing. Haru, once she gets to a very low HP, she will have a sacrifice order on her own. Her sacrifice order hurts more than any of the robots in the entirety of this battle. So, yeah. Just do whatever you can to try to raise up your critical and your evasion. Do whatever you can to survive, or at least make yourself buffed up. Because Robo Haru, while she's not that strong of a hitter, Robo Haru will take you out in one fell swoop. And I don't feel like dealing with that. By the way, this is a new thing that was added on. Robo Haru. And I was like trying to defend myself because I was thinking that she got the sacrifice order. But unfortunately she didn't. Well, I've weakened her also with debilitate. Sorry, why did I keep saying debilitate? Whatever the case, let's just kill her with myriad troops and get it over with. Because she's double weak to Almighty, by the way, so she'll be down instantly.
Even Haru couldn't stop them. I've had enough. Someone get in here. Anyone!
Father, the time's come to end this. I hope you're prepared.
And now the fight's officially over. Look at the HP. One hit, and he is down for the count. Okumura, believe it or not, had more HP in vanilla. He had about 300. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, Okumura is finished. That is the end of this battle. And yeah, I keep bringing up Almighty. Yes, you can fuse them as early as level 50. Basically having McGee Daloa. And if you don't have that, by all means, make sure you do. And this is another reason why I have An in the party. Because she has a trickster persona. So does Yusuke. And Haru does not. So yeah, I kind of knew what I was doing. Well, for the most part. Yeah, I might as well put that on here. Just cuz. I might need that later. And hopefully I don't forget about it at any time. Nope.
In the end, I am just one more in a lineage of failures. I will contact your fiancé and rescind the marriage offer. This may be the end for Okumura Foods. Forgive me, Haru.
Father.
You were behind all the breakdowns and mental shutdowns, weren't you?
I admit I spent large sums of money to help my company grow and to crush business competitors.
Answer me, damn it! Did you do it or not?
Not personally. I had a contract. All I did was make the requests to have them eliminated.
Requests? Then there really is a mysterious criminal in people's palaces after all. So it's true. What kind of contract did you form? And with whom?
Come on, stop crying and tell us!
Warning. Damn it, why now? Mr. CEO, can't you stop that thing? Oh well. We can't just throw our lives away like this. Look, up there! We've taken your treasure. Huh? There's one more thing you need to tell us. Have you seen this criminal's face before?
Warning.
We don't got
Self-destruct
time to get that out of him!
We'll just have to inquire about it back in the real world.
Panther! Shouldn't we bring Father with us? Don't worry, he'll be fine. We'll end up dead if we're not out of here soon, though. Only you can follow through on your own responsibilities. That is what you've taught me, Father.
My utopia.
Will we make it?
Probably not. Actually, I think it's impossible!
We're counting on you, Mona!
Four, three, two, one. Goodbye.
heart is still pounding. We did a great job in there.
You know, Morgana, you seemed almost normal when you took the treasure.
Oh? The truth behind the mental shutdowns remains unsolved, though. Okumura wasn't the culprit. Still, he did mention requesting people to be eliminated. He has to know who's responsible. Mom. Is this...
His treasure was a plastic model kit?
What's the matter? I remember Father telling me something before he changed. He said there was a model kit he really wanted back when he was a child. But no matter how much he begged my grandfather, he never got it.
Your family could get like 1,000 of those kits, though.
Okumura Foods has been around for generations, but it was a small company until my father took over. My grandfather was a good man, but not the best businessman. He'd even lend money with no collateral. It seems the debt collectors were a frequent presence when my father was young.
Well, that must be why. Why Okumura was so willing to pursue his own happiness at the expense of others.
Whoa! This thing's insane!
It is a staggering price. I've heard this can happen to collector's items, but still.
People are gonna pay that much for a plastic toy?
By the way, when exactly is the change of heart supposed to happen? Soon. That's all we know. We'll just have to wait and see what happens until then. Once he has his change of heart, we'll surely be able to find out who's behind the mental shutdowns.
Yes, exactly as you planned, sir. Everything. From the phantom thieves targeting Okumura, to them changing his heart. We've lost a convenient source of income, but I'd rather not risk his connection coming to light. Okumura was not fit for the political world to begin with. He should have just behaved himself. Of course, without fail, sir. I've requested that he handle the matter. Arrangements have been made. A sudden mental shutdown will occur at just the right time. We'll dispose of our disappointing connection and the phantom thieves at once. 2 birds with 1 stone.
I've actually been thinking a bit about my actions this time. I was way too worried about who I am and how I don't compare to the other members of our group. Turns out I just don't have any guts, huh? Thanks. I think the reason I was so hung up on wanting to be human is because I needed a goal of my own. Well, not a goal per se, but something bigger. I guess more like a reason to live. But now that I'm sure I belong with the Phantom Thieves, I know what I want to do. Do you know what it is? What else, right? I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure the Phantom Thieves succeed. In other words, our goals are in alignment. From now on, I'm not going to hold anything back. You'd better put some effort in too. Don't make me regret my choice.
Worst rank 9 ever. Although the battle wasn't as bad as people make it out to be, it was still the most frustrating rank 9 I had to go through. Meaning Morgana only has 1 level left.
Plus, I want Lady An to be happy. If my actions can help her achieve happiness, that's more than enough for me. I hope you're not thinking about how sappy all of this is. Well then.
slumber. Yeah, he got his ass out in the air.